I've never understood, to your point, Molly, why the idea of healthcare, like good universal healthcare, as a national defense thing and as an entrepreneurship thing, isn't like a thing. Nobody ever argues that, and it's really infuriating because, you know, the job of the executives is to keep us safe, right? Why doesn't that extend also to, like, you know, plagues and illnesses and being bankrupt from financial it doesn't make any sense. It's just silly. But
because apparently we don't believe germs exist anymore because we're
that's
that far back into the miasma of crazy.
Only if you're going to be Secretary of Defense, though. That's the thing.
Do we know if RFK believes in germs? I'm not actually sure.
I
don't know. I don't know if he believes in.
He believes in
viruses. I don't think he believes in. This is a rough run for me because I was around this guy in 2005, and he was.
Did you get brainworms?
He has there was no discussion of brainworm, but there was discussion then, and he was the one who started it, and it went like wildfire. I mean, he knew who to say it to and how to argue it, and he was standing in kitchens and arguing that vaccines cause autism, and that's why all of these, you know, very wealthy elite families were starting to have children that had autism. It had nothing to do with, no, this is the way the diagnosis is, and probably you're autistic too, you know. And it just, you know, you were just getting better with the diagnosis. It wasn't any of that. It was, you know, Mercury is coming to get you. And he had a lot of charm, and he influenced a lot of very powerful people, and they kind of kept him in that spot. And remember, he started with the environmentalism, and that was really important. That was key to that particular group, to getting in and staying in. You know, he had the Kennedy name, but this was a group that cared very much about environmental activism, a social group that I watched him come into. And he came in that way and started talking about vaccines. And it was like, what are you doing? So he's always been bizarre. He's always been traveling to the Kremlin, quite frankly. He was coming back from a trip there. He's always had a stance of authority on medical science without any depth to it at all, or experience at all, but coming in with like a mantle, like, I know this because I just came back and I just met with all of these great scientists, and this is what they told me. That kind of
what you don't know is that the brainworm has a PhD in biochemistry. I don't know.
Oh, that's what it is.
Does he have like a monocle?
The brainworm. He needs a
like
monocle. That brainworm.
He does. You can look it up on JSTOR. What's that site that you could go, right?